Hey guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. Time for supper. So we are going to do something with the chili tonight, but we're going to do something else first. So it says I need to let these set for 30 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I am making potato wedges to go with tonight's dinner. I'm not going to cut them real thick. I want them to be more like a nice thick French fry, but not too overly thick. I've been dealing with customer service, so my mind is rackled. That's not even a word, but yeah. And they're supposed to call me back soon, so that'll be good. Hopefully they'll call while these are soaking. So if you would, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make comments. I love it. And if you're still interested in the cookbook, make sure you click the link below and grab that cookbook. We didn't eat as much of the... I figured Tom would have like 3 bowls of chili last night. He only had 2. So, well, 2.5 actually. I was pretty close. He loves his chili. And then he took his big container of it today for work. And I won't have to make as much tonight because he doesn't work tomorrow. So, we don't have to have lunch for tomorrow, which is good. I have decided where I want to go for my birthday dinner, and I've decided I want to go to Big Boy. I know it's weird, like I could have picked all-you-can-eat crab legs or something, which is way too expensive and you have to drive too far, but, or Red Lobster or something, but I don't know, for some reason I've been really craving a Slim Jim with the salad bar, and you know, they got the broccoli soup and stuff. So I told Tom, do you think it'd be weird if I said that I wanted Big Boy for my birthday dinner? He goes, no, not at all. He goes, I'm fine with all you can eat spaghetti. That's what he said. We just had a Big Boy open up here in Lansing, but it's a small one, and so they don't have, you know, like the salad bar or anything. All right, so I'm going to let those soak for about 30 minutes, and we're going to come back, and we're going to get dinner put together. So I was getting everything together, and I forgot, oh my gosh, we need onions. And I'm going to slice up the whole onion because I'm going to need it for tomorrow, too. So I want these in pretty small cubes, dices, whatever you want to call them. I want them pretty small so that they're usable on both recipes that I'm going to do. So if you're going to cut up an onion, might as well do the whole thing if you're going to use it, right? So that's the plan here. Alrighty, my brain's thinking, sorry. Alrighty. I'm just getting it everywhere today. Alright, so we got the onion done. Still waiting for the potatoes to soak. And in the meantime, let's get out a frying pan. And because we don't need all 8 hot dogs, I'm only going to fry up 5 of them. And hot dogs are really, really cheap too. So, you know, that makes a great addition to the meal. Because they're so inexpensive. And then I have 3 hot dogs left for tomorrow's meal. So, who says you can't use leftovers from leftovers from leftovers to leftovers? Alright, so I got the potatoes so that they were all rinsed off, and I rinsed them several times, like 4 times, so that make sure they came clean. So now the next thing I'm going to do is spray some olive oil. You don't want them to be too overly wet. And I'm going to put some salt on there. And then I'm going to kind of just mix it in. And about halfway through, you want to flip them over again. So that, supposedly, I'm trying this so that we can get really nice crispy ones from the oven. I've got my oven set for 400, and we're going to put those in there. And they need to be in there 25 minutes. So I'm going to set it for 12, then we can flip it over. I got my hot dogs done. Now I'm just heating up my chili. And I'm going to do my hot dogs right in the oven as well. So let's get those put inside of our buns here. I just like to get that little bit of char on them. I think they taste a lot better that way. This is going to be a tight bit. And you want to push those hot dogs down as far as you can, because obviously there'll be stuff added to the top. And you want room for all of that. But I didn't want to use my big 9x13 pan, because then they'd be, you know, wobbling back and forth, and we don't want that. So I figured it'd be better to have them tight than to not. My opinion, anyway. Alrighty. So they're nice and snug that way. I love it. Now, no, that chili's not quite warm. Okay, so now the chili is heated up. I want to start filling that top with chili. I actually think with what I'm going to make tomorrow, I actually think I can get 4 chili meals out of the 1 chili. And if you got to kind of push that chili down in there, go ahead and do that. I'd rather have a sloppy chili dog than not have enough chili. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? Ooh. I have a company up north that is my customer, and they do all kinds of hot dogs. That's what they do for they're like a Coney Island, which is pretty cool. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put cheese over top of those. And I'm not going to go on each individual one because it's okay. I should have sprayed the bottom of my pan, but, well, I didn't. So these are going to be chili cheese dogs. Oh, yeah. Because you can always eat them with a fork. It isn't like you got to pick them up. And then we're going to throw those in that 400-degree oven as well. And I'll be back when everything comes out of the oven. Now the fries took a little bit longer than what it said, so I ended up turning it up to 450 for an extra 10 minutes so they'd get a little bit crispy. So now here in Michigan, we do ours a little bit different. We take a little bit of onion on top. And like I say, we might have to eat these with our fork, but that's okay. That's what forks are for. Now, if you don't want to do this part, you don't have to. But any of our Coney dogs that you'll see in Michigan will be like this unless you order a special one, like a Flint one or, you know, whatever. They all have different names. Now, the one over here that I really love, they don't add cheese, but I thought we'd add cheese today. So then we're going to put a little bit of mustard on top of that. I have to have Tom bring me up some mustard because I need some mustard for tomorrow too. And he is on his way home right now. So there we go. Isn't that beautiful? All from the same pot of chili. I'm telling you guys, we can do this and eat reasonably and have some really good meals just by using leftovers. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
Done for the week, huh?
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha. Chili cheese dogs.
I got your birthday off.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-hmm.
We got the kids at 4:50 in the morning tomorrow. Tomorrow's donut day. Well, today was donut day, but we didn't have them today, so. What do you think?
Well,
You want to try the potatoes? There's potatoes on that there plate. You don't want to give up on the hot dog? We don't have...
a hole up. I didn't want to let go.
We don't have hot dogs very often, do we?
Nope.
And those are potato wedges, homemade ones. Belle thinks there's something there for her.
I'm sure she does.
What do you think about the wedges?
Well, good.
So winner,
They're
re-warmed up dinner.
They're pretty wedgy.
They're wedgy. So meal number 2 from our chili. Tom goes right back to it, so must be they're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bye, Belle. She's giving that dirty look at her face. She's giving her a dirty look. You guys have a blessed night.
She squints at me once in a while. I'm not sure at her.
You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and goodbye, Tom.
Goodbye, Tom.
Bye. You guys.